In this video, I will demonstrate how to make the block that is shown in the 1-point perspective drawing problem. You will select New, the English template, and then a standard IPT and create. From there, you want to create a 2D sketch. Click on that icon, and here, because of the shape of this particular problem, we're going to select the top view plane as shown here. So you click on it, and I'm also going to rotate the top view orientation around so that I am reading top on my view cube. I am then going to select my pan tool, the hand, and drag the page down like this and push escape to get out of that function. Next, I want to draw a rectangle. Click on the rectangle tool, come down to the origin. Notice my X and Y axis are both at 0. I have a green dot that tells me I am exactly on the origin. Click and release and draw a rectangle, whatever size is an estimation. From there, you want to dimension the rectangle. The size that we need for this is 2.25 inches wide and 1.5 inches tall. It would be helpful then to escape from the dimension tool and click on the top view of the view cube, and that brings your sketch into a better position here. At this point, you want to select the rectangle tool again and start in this lower right corner and draw a rectangle, something like that. You can either right click and select OK, or you can push the escape button on the keyboard. Your next step is to get the dimension tool, and you want this dimension to be 0.75 as it already is, and you want this dimension to be 1.5 inches. And though that's the basic sketch of what we want, push escape to get out of the dimension tool, finish the sketch, and if Inventor kind of pushes the sketch off, partially off, like it's showing here, simply click on the home view icon above the view cube. At this point, we want to extrude the profile, the shape, that part, and we want to open this up, and we want a 1.5 inch extrusion, and you simply click OK. And there is the finished IPT, and you will need to save it to your Unit 2 folder. Once you have finished the standard IPT of the part, you want to select New and then the Pile title block from the English template and create. You want to type in the drawing title, I am calling this 1-point perspective problem, and I am also typing in my name, and then click OK. Again, if the style conflict window pops up, just click OK. From here, we want to select our base view, and again, the drawing view window, you can bring in or pull out of the way depending on what you need. Here is our front view. The scale on this is 1:1. This looks pretty good. It could be a little bit bigger, but this looks like a pretty good scale to begin with. So we're going to click and position the front view, and then the top view, and the right side view, and left click for the ISO, and then right click and select create. Now notice the ISO is not shaded. Double click on that icon, pull the window in, select the shaded icon here, and then OK, and then your ISO becomes shaded. The last part of this is to click on the Annotate tab and the Dimension tool. You need 5 dimensions for this particular problem, so click on the Dimension tool, and then the height is shown here. Click and release and drag out. If you get this window, Edit Dimension window popping up, you can uncheck this little box here and click OK, so that won't pop up each time. So there's the height. To get the width, you're going to have to click on one side of the block and then the other, and then drag it up like that. And then to get the depth, you'll have to do a similar thing. Click on one edge of the depth and then the other, and drag it up like that, and click it into place. So there's the width, the height, and the depth. However, we need 2 more dimensions in this. We need one here showing this part, and we need one here showing this part. So 5 dimensions are needed overall. The last part that we need is to select the text tool, and we need to add our scale. And our scale was 1:1. And so you type in the scale there and simply click OK. You can either do right click and select OK, or just push the escape button. You may want to zoom in on the position of your text box here and get it a little more closely aligned with the word scale. Anyway, here is our finished title block of the 1-point perspective sketch, and you should save this to your Unit 2 folder.